Oh my goodness. Mr. Nobody, what's going on, bro? Holy shit, boys. I'm sick as hell today. My nose is running like crazy. I'm gonna try my hardest not to like sniffle in the mic, but if I do, my apologies. But we're here anyway. Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Why do I kind of feel like Bournemouth are gonna get a result here? I'm not sure about a win, but I could definitely see a draw. This would be a great win for Arsenal, though. They could make up a little bit of ground on City after they drew against Sunderland. But in reality, what's most likely going to happen? I'm going to say... I'm going to give two predictions, just because I can. I'm going to say either 1-1 or 2-1 Arsenal, and obviously the second goal being off a corner. Leeds gonna pack us tomorrow? Probably, bro. Probably. Don't be surprised if it happens. I just don't see, again, I don't see how we're gonna score goals. Like, unless Cunha dribbles through the whole team, I don't know how we're gonna score goals. Don't know why Trossard is benched after the form he's had. Dude, I've always loved Trossard. I think he should start way more than he does for Arsenal. He should get way more game time. Okay, first half anyway. Getting started right now. Let's actually get the timer right for once. Amorim is breaking records against teams we have good records against. I mean, you know, everybody breaks records, bro. It's like that's been the case with every manager. It's just these stupid media narratives that people just pull out of nowhere to make them look bad. Like, it doesn't matter who the manager is, man. The team's ass. Like, I do think, even if you think, oh my goodness, Semenyo's in behind early, that would have been crazy. Even if you're Amorim in or Amorim out, the team's still shit. The players are still not good enough. Šeško not good enough, bro. Don't fall for this media bullshit, man. Šeško is going to be a top striker. Trust me. Don't give up on Šeško, man. He has such great ability. He could be a great striker for us, but putting additional pressure on him is not going to help. Not even a media thing when you watch him. He's genuinely ass. I mean, like, his finishing has been poor. I will admit that. But if you're going to compare him to Højlund, like, you can't tell me that. Like, some people will tell me that Højlund's better than Šeško. You can't tell me Højlund's better than Šeško. Like, there's no way that you can watch full United games and genuinely say that Højlund's better than Šeško. Højlund was just straight up red card. At least, even if Šeško's playing poor, at least he can hold the ball up. Georgilion, what's going on, man? Counter debate up in here as well. What's going on, boys? Vote on the poll if you haven't already. What are the predictions for this game? And also give me a score prediction in the chat. Bournemouth draw or Arsenal? What are the vibes? Bournemouth having a good start here. Semenyo with the long throw in. Headed away, though, by Arsenal. Back to Semenyo, though. He spins off Madueke. Can he put a nice ball in? It's actually a very good ball in. Headed away. Gabriel heads it away. He wanted a free kick, but it's gone out for a Bournemouth corner. I wonder where the top Reds are hiding when they said we're better without Bruno. Yeah, man. I mean, like, everybody's just always looking for someone to blame. It's usually the manager's number one, then it's the captain, when in reality, it's the shit-ass owners. Oh, shit. Here comes Martinelli. Cross too far in front of it for Gyökeres. Kept in play, though. "2-0 Arsenal?" I think Bournemouth have been tough to play against. I think I could easily see them getting a draw, especially playing at home as well. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. This game, or are you talking about United Leeds? What's your United Leeds prediction? I think we'll lose against Leeds. Like, I'm not going to be surprised at all. Like if I would assume that it's going to be the same lineup we played against Wolves, and it's literally just going to come down to Leeds outworking us. Jose, what's going on? 1-1 again? This game will be 1-1 draw, and oh boy, Leeds going to put 3 past us. Oof. I don't know about 3. 2, I mean, fuck, very well could be 3, but I could see 2-1. Like, if they do win, I think it'll only be by 1 goal. I would take, considering how shit our squad is right now, I'm taking a draw from that game. I think a draw is a good result. Literally anything. We just need to survive this period until we either get players back from injury or the guys back from AFCON. Phil, what's going on, bro? Man City haven't signed Semenyo yet because they played Arsenal today. You think that's actually part of the reason? Because I was confused because they have the deal already done. The window's open and he's still here playing and everything. Respect to him, though. At least he's like actually like still playing, giving it his all. There's so many players that I feel like as soon as it's pretty much set in stone that they're leaving to another club, they just full on stop playing. But Semenyo's playing every minute till the very end of his Bournemouth career. Some people still think we're gonna stay 6, but we got City and Arsenal back to back soon. I mean, it's so hard to predict what's going to happen with us this season. And even then, I'm sticking with what I said at the start of the season. I expected United to finish somewhere between 6th and 8th. So right now, they're exactly where I've expected them to be. They're actually doing a little bit better than what I've expected them to be. And you know what? We're such a random team. You never know what you're going to get. And the first time we played against Arsenal, yeah, we lost, but you know, I'm not going to say we necessarily deserve to win, but I felt like we deserved some from that. Like, we played very well, and it's not like it's just going to be a guaranteed win for Arsenal. There are no guaranteed wins in this league. Calvert-Lewin masterclass incoming, bro. I know he's like had a little bit of like scored a couple goals, you know, in consecutive games, but to be honest, he's still shit. Like, he just got lucky. He's shit. He just scores one-time finishes that my Nance could score inside the 6-yard box. Like, let's be real. Like, someone else does all the work and then he just takes the glory. You know what I mean? That 7-0 loss ruined our club, not gonna lie. You know what I understand? Like, people will say that Amorim's results are like freaking disgraceful or whatever, but like, for instance, losing 7-0 to Liverpool is way worse than losing the Wolves. Way worse. And we didn't even lose to Wolves. We drew, but it felt like a loss. I bet tomorrow we get a here we go, like as a player coming in, because the press conference that Ruben did, it sounded like he was anticipating that we weren't going to bring anybody in, which is I'm honestly not even surprised. I think we actually will bring in one player, and hopefully it's Ruben Neves. Like, I think, oh my goodness, Madueke just going past everybody, nobody putting in a challenge, and then he freaking shanks the shot over the bar, well over the bar. George, what's going on, man? Gabriel and Saliba as a center back pairing have not conceded a goal in the Premier League this season. Is that actually a true stat? See, as soon as you bring that up, you know that's where it's going to end, though. Evan Nielsen, calling it now. Evan Nielsen in the 35th minute. I'm half hating along. I got double Arsenal defense in my fantasy. Ronaldo, here we go. Imagine. Didn't they concede last week to Villa? I was watching the United game when that was going on. Was that the center back partnership, George? Did they not concede against Villa? They've only had 5 games together, though. What was the center back partnership they had against Villa? RNG up in here, not even a week into the year, and Trump has already kidnapped the president of a country standing on business? Bruh, what? What's happening? I don't keep up with all that type of shit, so... I honestly do not know what you're talking about. Praying South Africa beat Cameroon tomorrow so we can get back bald Messi. Hopefully he's figured it out at AFCON. I mean, I haven't watched any AFCON games. Because his form before he left, he's been hiding. Pretty sure it was. Oh my goodness, criminal giveaway. Evan Nielsen, forget the 35th minute, it's happening right now. I told you, man. Evan Nielsen, George, he says, yes, I jinxed them. There you go. There goes that record. Yo, Jaden up in the TikTok with a glow stick. Jaden, what's going on, bro? Good to see you up in here again, man. And we're off to a successful hate watch. Let's go, man. Jaden Naps has to drop another glow stick. Appreciate you, bro. If you live in London as a United fan, then you probably want City to win it. Win the league? Dude, even I want City to win the league, man. Fuck Arsenal. I like I said before, my reasoning for wanting Arsenal to win the league, or sorry, for wanting City to win the league over Arsenal, even though that City's a bigger rival than United, is that if City wins the league, you know, it's kind of like expected. They're a great team, been a great team for many years now. Whereas if Arsenal win the league, it's embarrassing because, like I said, in the post-Fergie era, if Arsenal manages to win the league before United, that's just so embarrassing for me. Nobody cares if City win the league, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you can't forget they're a bunch of cheating scumbags, so every time they win the league, it's kind of just voided in my mind. Best defender in the world with a worldly pass? Yeah, man, that is criminal. We could look back at this at the end of the season to this moment. That very well could be throwing away the league right there. Just they have the opportunity to build some ground on City, throwing it away. Still a lot of game left though. Wouldn't be surprised if they equalize off a corner pretty soon. Whoever in TikTok is saying yes, it was, it needs to explain how Saliba and Gabriel conceded against Villa when Gabriel wasn't on the pitch. He said he didn't. He said, to be fair to him, he said he didn't say that like with 100% certainty. He just said he thought it was. So, you know, we're not gonna grill the guy, man. This Arsenal fan base needs some humbling. Need Liverpool to get a draw at least. Yeah, next week Liverpool versus Arsenal. That'll be a good game. But like for United though, I mean, I feel like I would prefer Arsenal to win, to be honest. In that game, that's the only game that I actually prefer Arsenal to win. Clivert having a pop from deep. Ooh, it's actually not a bad effort, you know. Not far off at all. Change the score? Oh yeah, true. List of my most hated teams: Loserpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. I I feel like it changes over time and like once you get new squads and shit. But when I was younger, honestly, I hated Chelsea so much. Hated them. And still do. Arsenal will beat Liverpool, to be honest. Liverpool are playing like United right now. I could see a draw in that game again. Liverpool back-to-back draws. Easily could see it. Yeah, we got Bournemouth 1-0. Evan Nilsson capitalizing on a criminal. That was Gabriel who gave that away, right? Or was it Saliba? Pretty sure it was Gabriel. Gyökeres pushed in the back, wins a free kick right around half. Can't be giving Arsenal any type of free kicks, even if they're this deep. I only hate Brighton. Speaking of Brighton, I was talking about United January signings and that we probably only signed one player, and I just said Ruben Neves, but honestly, I do kind of feel like it's going to be Baleba. And like I still think he'll definitely be an upgrade to what we have now. Like there's no doubt in that, but I just feel like we could get better. And like I'm not too sure how I feel about that deal if we actually go through with it. It honestly depends on the price tag. Jaden with a slice of cake, bro. Appreciate you, man. Blade will be 100 mil at the very least. Yeah, like that's ridiculous. Like I'll give him 60 at the very most. Anything more than that, like you might as well just get fucking Adam Warden, Elliot Anderson, one of them two. But if we do end up signing him, you know, I'll back him. I want him to be successful, but I'm just not too sure. Oh my goodness, Madueke. Pass two. No! Block it! A huge block! Block it! And they've equalized. Gabriel makes up for his freaking shambolic error. 1-1. Terrible defending from Bournemouth, man. Madueke just walked past Semenyo. And another two Bournemouth players just walked past. Madueke has actually surprised me big time this season. Gabriel did score. He sent Madueke sent Semenyo for a hot dog. Dude, who's number 3 on Bournemouth? That is the most puss defending I've ever seen in my life. Guy lunged at it and flinched and turned his head and he just walked past him. That is the shittiest display of defending I've ever seen in my entire life. Goal is confirmed. I don't even know what they were looking at to begin with. Fuck's sake, I was just trolling my Arsenal fan. As a Man United fan, we need Arsenal to win this league title so City doesn't. Yeah, I still feel like I want City to win. And United need to sort it out like very soon because City will pass them eventually in titles. At this rate. Wharton will be even more expensive than Baleba. It won't be like 100 mil. I don't even think Baleba will be 100 million to be honest. Which Gabriel? The center back Gabriel. Adam Ramsey, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here, bro. Yeah, it was a good finish by him, to be fair. Stuart up in here as well, man. With the super chat, absolute legend. He says, happy 12K, Troy. Congratulations. Steady progress for the win. Yeah, dude, we freaking hit 12K in the last stream for anybody who missed it. Big up everybody who's hit that subscribe button and joined the YouTube family, man. Absolute legends, all of you. But big up Stuart, man. Showing his love and support again for the channel. Always been a big supporter of the channel, man. Really appreciate you. 12K and growing, boys. Love to see it. Hopefully United can do us proud tomorrow in celebration of the 12K. Also, again, apologies for if I'm sniffling in the mic too much because I'm freaking dead sick right now. I'll try my utmost hardest to not do it. Yo, Jaden with the TikTok and he sent the live. Appreciate you again, bro. Jaden, my man, you got a prediction for the United Leeds game? I haven't even given a score prediction yet. I think it'll be another 1-1 draw, to be honest. Jacob with the follow on TikTok, man. Appreciate you, bro. United fans have caught in a catch-22 City/Arsenal win the league questions. Yeah, I mean, like, hopefully Villa can just, like, do a madness and go on and somehow pull off some crazy shit. Another big win for them today, though. Also, Wolves. I know it's West Ham, and West Ham are freaking equally as shit, but got their first win today. Putting some points on the board. Are they going to save themselves from being the worst Premier League team of all time? Still a long way to go. Fran, what's going on? Leeds 4, United 1. Again, I won't be surprised if United do lose to Leeds, but 4, if we concede 4 goals to Leeds, then fuck me, man. Even if it is with all the kids. I think if we can survive the first half without going behind, I think we're at least getting a draw from it. If we go behind in the first half, we will lose the game. Calvert-Lewin red hot right now. Heaven needs another big game. Heaven's been so... Oh, wow. He's got to be offside. Evan Nielsen again. Had to be offside, though. Yeah, he was. He knew he was, too. How many you have to get one of those YouTube trophy things? 100K, bro. That's actually like been one of my big goals from the very start. Getting the 100K YouTube plaque. That'd be so sick. I would love Good Evening to win the league. Who would I get rid of from the current United squad? Casemiro has to go, even though like he's been all right for us this season, but his wages are too high for what he does on the field. It's not worth it. Same. He's in the same boat with like a Maguire. Again, Maguire can be useful for us, but like, he just needs to move him on. Like, I would say Ugarte needs to go. Xerxes needs to go. Shaw needs to go. And then you got the players that are even still out on loan. Like, freaking, we got to permanently get rid of Sancho. You got to permanently get rid of Rashford. Permanently get rid of Onana. I'll cry when Bruno leaves. I know, man. Like, I'm not ready for that. And I feel so sad for him, too, because just, like, what he's done for the club. Like, he is a United legend, man. He's one of my favorite United players. Oh my gosh! Tavernier. Close with the header. Bournemouth had a really good start to this game. Honestly, though, I do not want Bruno to leave, but if the Saudis come in again for like 100 million, I think we have to take that. Because Bruno's 31 years old, or 30 or 31 years old. I've said this before. Like, I don't really give a shit who it is. If some team comes in for 100 odd mil for a 31-year-old, you fucking take that, because regardless of how much we all love Bruno, the guy can't play forever. You know what I mean? You got to think about the future of the club at some point. We should have cashed in for 100 mil this past summer. Honestly, you're probably right. I was in the camp that we should have kept them, but I don't know. I feel like maybe not as much as they were willing to offer in this last summer, but I still feel like there'll be a big offer on the table. Do I think Arsenal will win right now? I don't know, man. It's been a pretty even game right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal end up winning this game. Can Bournemouth just maintain this is the real question. Luis, what's going on, man? Bournemouth free kick, decently far away. Do you imagine Kluivert's going to have a go from here? He's got pretty decent shot power, to be fair. Honestly, he might as well just have a go. Just let it fly, Kluivert. Why not? You gotta be taking risks here. Saudi's in his future for sure. It's business. Yeah, it has to be. He's gonna have a pop. Did Raya have to save that? No, it's just gone wide out for a goal kick. They're gonna get it back in play quick. It's a lovely turn from Odegaard. I hate Arsenal and I hate all their players, but there is one guy that every time I see him play, I'm just like, damn, man, this guy is such a good player, and I would freaking take him. I would have loved him at United. Fucking Timber. Timber's so good. We need some tall center backs, man. Lisandro Martinez ain't it. Honestly, I agree with you, but since Martinez has come back, he's been freaking rock solid. And like he is a very good defender, but just in terms of just his height, I don't like I was saying this a lot last year. I just don't like, no matter how good he is, I just don't like it being a possibility at any point in the game that he could just get dunked on from a header. Like I remember when we played Newcastle last year and like Isak just scored a header where he just towered over him and there was just nothing he could do. And it had nothing to do with like positioning or anything like that. It was just because he was short. Why we conceded that goal. Leach is built to be a DM, not a center back. I mean, when we had Ten Hag, I don't understand why he wasn't playing as a left back. Martinez gets subbed on in center mid for Bruno at half and played one of the best mid performances of the season. I don't think he didn't play bad. I don't think it was anything like super outrageous. I wouldn't go as far to say as one of the best midfielder performances of the season, but he was good there. I wanted to see that so much longer ago. Like Ugarte should never play. I just know Arsenal are going to dunk on us from a corner soon. Evil Head, what's going on, man? Their whole team would start at United in front of your current squad. Which team is this? Talking about Leeds, or who are you talking about? Maybe not best, but still far better than, yeah, way better than Ugarte. Like Ugarte absolutely horrendous on the ball. Absolutely horrendous. The only thing where you get a little bit of value on him is like him like working hard and like trying to get stuck in on tackles, but it's just like even then, he doesn't even know how to tackle. Every time he goes up to somebody while they have their back turned to him, he just goes up behind them and swipes their legs and gives away a free kick. He does it every single time. He has no idea how to tackle. He tackles like a South American. Some of our United channels are creating too much hate towards Amarim, like United Stand. Yeah, man, I've been watching a lot of United Stand lately, and I just keep seeing the titles of their videos always like Ruben out, Ruben must go, Ruben's the problem, all this shit. I'm just like, it's just exhausting at this point, you know. Gyökeres is shite. Arsenal, I meant. Oh yeah, of course. Except for Gyökeres. Sheshko is better than Gyökeres. Who's better? You know, this actually got me thinking now. Who's better, Cunha or Martinelli? Because Martinelli has better stats, but if Cunha played for Arsenal, I think it'd be a different story. Cunha for sure, yeah. Like it's easily Cunha for me. Sar is better. CPFC Don, what's going on, man? Thoughts on the Brendan Johnson signing, man? That's a great signing for you guys. I don't know what the hell Spurs are doing letting him go. Evilhead says Cunha easily. Surprised no one trying to buy Ben White. He's benched all the time now. I've never really liked Ben White that much, to be honest. I could see him end up going back to like Brighton or whatever. Over the moon, yeah, dude, that's a solid signing. If you guys can just get out of January without and keeping hold of Gahey and Adam Wharton, what do you think realistically Crystal Palace will finish this season? 33 mil is unreal business for someone like Johnson. Yeah, dude, that's a great deal. Cunha better right now, but 2 years ago Martinelli clears. How old is Martinelli? Both overhyped players, says Adam. I pay 60 million for Johnson, bro. Yeah, I honestly have no idea why Spurs let him go. Gahey, I heard, is staying and leaving for free. If we finish above 7th, I'm happy. Dude, like, I'm still freaking choked. I asked this question to some of the Crystal Palace fans that come into my chat. Let's say you guys like were playing in the Europa League this season as you should have been. Would you, as a Palace fan, rather win the Europa League and play in the Champions League the following season, but you get relegated from the Prem? Would you take that, or would you want to stay in the Prem and just no Champions League football? 100 mil plus Bruno for Wharton. Can you imagine? Imagine Bruno at Crystal Palace. Take that 100%, bro. It may never happen again. Yeah, I mean, if I was a Palace fan, like just to see it like once in your lifetime, like it would be worth the relegation, and the likelihood they just come back up the next season is pretty high. Plus, I could say we won a European trophy before Arsenal, and not only that, you could get another trophy from winning the championship. Apparently, his underlining stats are really bad. Just good for tap ins at the back post. Are we talking about Martinelli? Counter debate says he'd rather stay in the Prem. Like, if you guys were to get relegated, especially for like winning the Europa League and getting put in the Champions League and then just getting the money for that, like it would let you would come straight back up the following season. Cunha needs to prove he isn't a fake Brazilian yet. What? I think he's proved it. He's definitely proved it more than Anthony has. Because like the biggest thing, like Cunha is so hard to actually take the ball off of. Where Anthony is like, dude, I feel like I could defend Anthony. He just dribbles straight into you. And he's so one-footed, it's just obvious what he's going to do each time. User 979 with 2 roses and Jaden back up in here with a live. Big shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to everybody up in the stream right now. Again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, whether you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. Smash that like button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. We'll be live for all the games tomorrow. United Leeds playing at 4:30 a.m. for me. And majority of the time I wake up at 4 to watch United, it's usually a bad result. And then I end up just being like, yo, why did I wake up to watch this bullshit? Oh, Clivert, lovely footwork there. Step over, lays it off. Tavernier, strike blocked. Would you guys say Bournemouth have been the better team this half? Like, I wonder how much they would fall off after losing Semenyo. In the Jan window? Wait, sorry, what? I feel like great minds think alike. I feel like did you put a different comment I may have not seen? Last comment I saw before in the Jan window was win-win. I feel like TikTok might have hid your comment. We've got the new American owner in now. Let's see what he does. Is he like United or Chelsea American owners? I mean, dude, John was saying that he's like he was basically calling him the devil because I think he is also the owner of the New York Jets, like the football team, American football. And he was just talking like I don't watch really much American football, but he was just talking about how he's just like he's just a shitty owner. All these American owners are shitty owners. Like they don't really care about results on the field. They just care about financial results. Todd Bowley, dude, Todd Bowley's freaking ruining Chelsea. We need oil money like City. I know, man. Like it was like frowned upon to like have the oil money owners or whatever, but at this point, fuck it, dude. If you can't beat them, join them. Give me the Saudi owners. We should have got the Qatari guy that we were in for originally before freaking Sir Jim and Ineos came in. Ali, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I've been trying to get over this freaking sickness that I've had. But apart from that, you know, 1-1. Arsenal potentially could drop points here. As it stands, it's a pretty good start to the day. But that could easily come to an end. I've been saying for a while, I think the entire Prem will be Saudi owned at some point, probably. They'll sell out just like PGA did. I think it's censoring player names. LOL. I had asked how bad Bournemouth will be without their right wing, without Semenyo. Yeah, I don't know why TikTok would not put that in. But I mean, it depends who they replace him with. If they're even planning on replacing him with anybody. Liverpool owners got results. Yeah, that's like a. I feel like that's a rare American owner actually succeeding, though. Yeah, but Liverpool spent 200 million in the slot machine and it didn't pay out. Yeah, that's actually crazy. And I mean, you can't say that it's not going to eventually pay out just because it doesn't. Just because they struggle for one season, like even Verts, Isak, like all those guys could easily come good the next season. We gave Wolves the confidence to win a game. Honestly, like they're still not great or whatever, but like I don't think the team is actually as bad as like the results they've been getting this season. Madrid with the follow, appreciate you, man. It already paid out on free spins. New year, new Wolves, yeah. Fuck, man, undefeated in 2026. You know Liverpool will come back strong, yeah. And you know what's like I don't understand, and this is like even Liverpool fans will say this. They'll be like, "Oh, this is Liverpool's worst season in so long, in like a decade or whatever," and they're still above United. Like, first off, it's not your worst season. I'm pretty what they finished fifth in like the 22-23 season or something like that, and they're fourth right now. So I don't understand how this is their worst season. And yeah, again, the season's nowhere near over. Like they could easily still climb the table. Like they won't win the league, but it's not their worst season. Every title contender loses out. Wolves win out, and then Wolves win the league. Imagine. Yeah, no, their time is up in the Prem. Them and West Ham and Burnley, they're all going down. If Coventry, I mean, at this point, I haven't checked the championship table, but last time I did, it looked like they were kind of running away with it. Regardless of if they win it or not, they're gonna get promoted unless something ridiculous happens. It when they do get promoted, do you think they will survive relegation the following season? And as long as they keep Brandon Thomas Asante, dude, they could win the league, man. Brandon Thomas Asante is easily one of the best players in the world. Easily. And you know what? I take credit for that because I built him up for many years in my career modes on FIFA to turn him into the player he is today in real life. Not a chance, but I do love Thomas Asante. Not a chance that they would stay up. I'd love to see Frank back in the Prem. Dude, I think Lampard, like, they're not going to replace him for Maresca now, but I see Lampard coming back to Chelsea at some point. Oh, Thomas Asante. Dude, when I bring back the United career mode, first player being signed is Brandon Thomas Asante. I signed him to Salford on FIFA a couple weeks ago before they did IRL. Asante? Dude, Asante, when Asante was at West Brom, I took West Brom, won the championship, won the Prem, and was carried by Brandon Thomas Asante, setting all types of records, winning the Ballon d'Or and shit. Brandon Thomas Asante is a career mode GOAT. The only 2 shots on goal this game have gone in. Yeah, that's crazy. Almost at halftime here, 44th minute. Arsenal Madueke is so much better than Chelsea Madueke was. I can't believe Chelsea even let that deal happen. Like what? You got rid of Madueke so you could bring in freaking shit rat Garnacho? All the times Asante saved you in the career mode. Dude, I'm getting flashbacks, man. It's actually kind of making me a little bit emotional. We need to bring the career mode back soon. I haven't even played the FC26 career mode. I don't know. I would assume it's not any different because EA never changed the game, but I haven't played it yet, so who knows. It's boring. The career mode, I usually like career mode on FIFA. Like Ultimate Team gets a little boring over time, but I always like a good career mode. I'm gonna go watch the career mode live stream after this. It's in the game. Yeah, dude. The only thing in that game is freaking scripting. That's the only thing that's in the game. Dude, even the career mode's scripted. You'll play against fucking like the bottom table team, and then they end up knocking the ball around like prime Barcelona, and you can't even freaking do anything about it. SK, what's going on, man? Oh my goodness, please don't concede right before halftime. Odegaard onto his left foot, trying to find a shot. No one there. Just dribbling around in circles here, Odegaard, trying to find something. Referee blows for halftime. 1-1.5. Very good first half by Bournemouth, to be honest. Gabriel makes up for his shocking error led to the Evan Nielsen goal with a good finish by him, to be honest. But it was laughable defending by Bournemouth. Semenyo gets walked by. Who was that guy who like lunged out and like flinched and turned his head? And Madueke just walked around him. Where's my phone? I need to know. That guy needs to be named and shamed. Adrian Truffert. Named and shamed. Shittiest display of defending I've seen all year. %37 possession for Bournemouth. I felt like it was a little bit closer than that. Real career mode, 1 billion takeover with a real me as manager and me as a player. Career mode are 3 modes I always do in FIFA. With the a billion takeover, financial takeover. That's crazy. Does Villa have a chance if Arsenal ties? Let's look at the table right now. Probably not. I don't even know. How many points are Villa off the top? Uh 4 points? Oh yeah. Easily. They easily could. When Arsenal and City play, a draw there would be absolutely massive for them. I don't know why these donuts are so afraid to shoot the ball. I'm assuming you're talking about Arsenal. Shittiest defending you've seen all year from a United fan must be bad. Bro, please go watch back that goal that Gabriel scored and tell me that's not the shittiest display of defending by that fucking number 3. Like, Medvede's dribbling at him. And he goes like this. He goes, he took a knee for Black Lives Matter. Like, are you fucking kidding me, guy? Chelsea funny because Medweke dead ass starts for them. They didn't upgrade at all. Dude, that's what I was saying, man. I'm like, you got rid of Medweke to bring in fucking Garnacho? It's the shittiest fucking business I've ever seen. I mean, not what I've ever seen. United's done a lot worse business, but shit made no sense. Only City can stop Arsenal, I think, but I would love Emery to win it. I think it's inevitable that City will win. HAR says Arsenal is shit. You know what's funny to me is like everybody says that every team is shit. Even Arsenal. People will say that Arsenal is shit and they play shit football. Every team in the league plays shit football apart from City. From like what you hear online. Like they're you cannot satisfy a football fan, man, I swear. Unless you actually win a title, everybody's gonna call you shit. They play haram ball? They do. Rather support Villa winning the league than Arsenal? I think everybody would rather that over Arsenal or City. Nico, what's going on, man? Prediction? I mean, my prediction at the start of the game was 1-1, but I don't know. I feel like there has to be goals in the second half, surely. I doubt it's going to stay like this. I still feel like Arsenal will end up getting a jammy win. Like, they'll win it late off a corner like they always do. Ruben Amorim needs time? Dude, preach, bro. Please, I need more people saying that because I swear at times I feel like it's just me. Arsenal has game changers on the bench. When are they supposed to be getting Havertz back? Honestly, Havertz is so much better in this Arsenal team than Gyökeres. It's not even funny. You know who I've actually thought is I just see him as an Arsenal player, and I could see him doing very, very well in this Arsenal system. Xerxes. Tell me Xerxes wouldn't be fucking unreal in this Arsenal team. Why some fans want him to be sacked? Don't know. Don't know why the squad thing is. They just. I honestly don't know. I don't understand it anymore at this point. Like, if you think it's Ruben's fault, and first off, we're not even in that bad of a position, like all things considered. But like, a lot of the games we lose, it's just down to our team. Like our players suck. We've been saying that these players aren't good enough for years, and then all of a sudden Ruben comes in, and now they're all of a sudden good enough. Like the switch up is crazy. Tio, what's going on, man? Joke of a first half for us, honestly. Are you an Arsenal fan? I mean, I see you guys picking it up in the second, and honestly going on to win. Honestly, Madueke has been looking sharp, but Jeans boy needs to go. Nah, bro, Xerxes shit. I don't think he's a shit player. I just think he just doesn't fit in this United team. Daniel Lowe, what's going on, bro? You're shit if you don't have trophies in the cupboard. Unless you're Spurs, then you're still shit. Yeah, dude, Spurs are shit. Yo, Jaden with the 2026 gift on the TikTok, man. Appreciate you, Jaden. We love you, Jaden. We do. Man United players are overhyped by the media. True. They're overhyped and they're overhated at the same time. Like, the ones that actually aren't good are overhyped, and the ones that are good are overhated. It's crazy how it works. The one thing that I've learned from being a United fan, every time the media makes a certain player out to be the problem, I know that guy is the least of the problems at United. They always do it. If it was Ronaldo, fucking like when it was De Gea, I'll never get over that. And I swear I was one like the way that majority of United fans turned on De Gea absolutely disgusted me. Disgusted me. So disrespectful, it's not even funny. Especially, did he have some bad moments? Yeah, of course. But from what he's done for this club, and even just coming off the back of winning the Golden Glove the season that he left, so disrespectful. All of that just to bring in Onana. And just like, this is how I know majority of the fans just don't have no clue what they're talking about. And just a lot of football fans as well. Going on and on and on. Oh, he can't play with his feet. We need a goalkeeper that can play with his feet. Like, everybody got a goalkeeper that can play with his feet. Dude, fuck a goalkeeper that can play with his feet. That's fucking woke bullshit. That's what that is. That's Pep. That's, oh, I'm a Pep Guardiola fucking minion mindset. Like, you can't think for yourself, so whatever, in your head, whatever Pep Guardiola does is just, you think it's your idea type thing. Like, do you want a goalkeeper that can play with his feet, or do you want one that can actually save the ball? Like, let's be honest. And not only that, you got rid of De Gea to bring in a goalkeeper that could allegedly play with his feet, and he was worse with his feet than De Gea. It's like, oh, now you have a goalkeeper that can't play with his feet or make a save. But that also lead me to a question that I asked in my last stream, and I'm probably gonna make a video on this because I just want to see what people would say. I'm happy with Lamens now, but like, definitely, should United have kept Dean Henderson? Because if it was between Henderson and or Onana, obviously it's Henderson. I'd rather plant a tree and put it in net than have fucking Onana there. At this point, though, I mean, just because I still think I think Lamens has the potential to be a better goalkeeper than Henderson. I think at this moment Henderson's a better keeper, but because he's our keeper and I want to back him, I'm going to say Lamens. But would you rather? The question is, would you rather have Henderson or Lamens? How much did Palace pay for Johnson? I think it was 33 mil. Somebody just said to me. I think it was like 30 odd mil. Onana was next level shit, almost like Eric Ten Hag did to screw United, bro. And so many of those losses, like, yeah, the team was bad, but Onana was responsible. I hate Onana so much. Like top, like, just like, he's actually one of the worst people in human history, Onana. Like there's Hitler and then there's Onana. Like, there's levels to it. Because the sabotage to the club, like, there's no way. If you go and look up the goals that he's conceded, there's no way he wasn't doing that shit on purpose. Because he's so bad, I wouldn't even take him on my Sunday league team. I'm surprised you guys didn't go for Donnarumma when he came available. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. Obviously, when City being in for him as well, it's hard to... Especially us not having Champions League football or anything like that. It's hard for us to steal him away from City. But honestly, in terms of just like the wages and everything, like, I don't want to pay a goalkeeper a disgusting amount of wages. Like, I'd rather just have an average goalkeeper and then pay the wages to like an actual good defender, so we don't have to rely on having a really good goalkeeper, then pay super high wages to a goalkeeper that's like one of the best in the world. You know what I mean? Henderson had his chance under Ole during COVID, and he was just okay. He was stable. I think he's a lot better now than like when he was at United, though. I don't know how that man keeps getting the gloves anywhere. He's terrible. No, Onana, yeah, like, I wonder where he's actually going to end up when he comes back from his loan. Because I doubt he's going to stay in frickin' Turkey. I think we have a thin squad in the league. January transfers is important. Bro, I'm not going to be surprised at all if we don't even sign anybody. You should have kept and played Henderson. Lamens is good, don't get me wrong, but that was a mistake. Not a bad mistake, but not the best move. It's not like Lamens is as good as Onana was bad. Yeah. I don't think there's too much difference between Henderson and Lamens. But just so we didn't even have to go through that period of having Onana, we probably should have kept Henderson. Lamens overrated. It's just been a contrast between Onana and a normal goalkeeper. I don't even necessarily think he's overrated. Like, I don't think anybody's really out here saying that he's some, like, top goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers in the league. He's just doing... Like, I just think, like, he's just, like, pretty average. And, like, you know, average looks freaking incredible from what we're used to. So, you know, that's probably why he's maybe overrated a little bit. David, what's going on, bro? Good to see you up in here. Man United didn't need to sign players, but apparently it's unlikely to sign. I think we're going to end up getting Baleba, honestly. But we're probably only going to end up getting one player. I just don't see... And I think Ruben said... I think he said he didn't, in his last press conference, that he didn't even expect us to sign anybody, which I just don't see, like, how that's possible. Like, we can't survive the season. Like, we're going to have to, like, I'm not even joking. We don't have the squad depth. We could get to the point where we can't even field a team. Like, we're going to have to call up frickin' U16 players. Like, Ruben is actually going to have to put on the boots. He's just a competent keeper, unlike Onana. Yeah, it's just like do the basics. I don't need a goalkeeper that's like gonna make all these outrageous saves. Like, it would be nice. Obviously, that's great. But the all we're asking for, all I'm asking for, all any United fans asking for, just do the basics. Just do the basics. Like, when the ball's shot at you, don't parry it right in front of a player. Actually push it away. When a cross comes in, actually catch it. Like, I don't think these were too like big asks, you know what I mean? Like, you're a goalkeeper. Save the ball. Don't get beat short side every single time. Like it's just simple things like that. You know, Nana did that interview. He's like, "You're telling me the best goalkeeper in the Champions League all of a sudden becomes the worst goalkeeper in the world?" Yes, yes, that's what I'm telling you. You're shit. You could put a blindfold on me and I'd make more saves than him. Anyways, second half is back underway. 1-1 right now. Updated score prediction for anybody. What do you see this game actually ending? Somebody's throwing a ball back on the field. Oh my goodness. Once Lemens works on his explosive dives, he will be elite. I mean, there are some goals where, like, every goalkeeper is going to let in shit that they should have saved. Like, that's inevitable. But, like, for the most part, like, majority of the goals that he's conceded, I don't even really think there's too much he could have done about them. Like, the Bournemouth game, for example, like, apart, like, the free kick he could have saved, but all the other ones were, like, right in the side netting, just class finishes. (3-1) Arsenal. Hope Arsenal lose. Arsenal bottle FC. John, what's going on, man? Stuart says Martinez would have been good for your side in some ways, bad in others. You need serious personality and character out there, and Martinez has it. Also, he creates chaos from time to time. Yeah, I would have taken Martinez too. I'm not entirely like what is sure his wages would have been like. I imagine they'd be decently high, but and how old is Martinez now, anyways? I'm happy with Lamens, man. He's young. You know, he's good. He's got plenty of room to grow. He's not on any crazy wages or anything like that. I think he's doing well, especially handling the pressure of just being the United goalkeeper in general, and then coming in to replace. Like, that's a position that's already has a lot of pressure on it just in general. And then after what have been we've dealt with Onana, there's even more added pressure on that position. He's came on and he's came in. He's done well. He's probably been, in terms of the signings we made in the summer, he's probably been the most crucial one. The biggest difference maker, honestly. Martinez is only 26? Feels like he's been around forever, man. Only 26. The man's been great considering the limelight he's got overnight. Yeah, like he's been doing good. John saying 2-1. One of the great mysteries how Onana went from good keeper with Inter to the worst keeper I've ever seen. Yeah, he actually, and that's not even an exaggeration. He is the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. He's 33, just Googled it. Yeah, I was like, there's no way he's 26. You know what? Something else I don't understand is when people are saying that like the quality of the league has been bad this year. I guess because people say that because the bigger teams are not doing as well as they normally have. And is it that the league is bad this year, or like I kind of think it's the league as a whole is better, so it's harder for the top teams to actually win, which is better for the league. It's always better for the league when it's like that. It's more competitive. It's not been bad this year. It's been more competitive. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I've been saying. And that's good. Like that's what we want to see, man. We don't like you don't want to just see all the you want it to be unpredictable, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to every game, even no matter who it is, even if it's Arsenal versus Wolves, like they say they barely beat them off two own goals. You don't want to watch any game just knowing what's going to happen from the very beginning, you know what I mean? So much more entertaining when it's like this. By the way, Troy, thank you for letting me go off on Woody. I would call Woody the devil, but he is too stupid. The guy talks like he like he has Down syndrome. That's crazy. Um, yeah, bro. I don't even know anything about him. I'm just taking your word for it. But I mean, they brought in Brennan Johnson, and like I don't even know if he's responsible for that signing or not. But I think that's a very good move for Palace. David Brooks in behind finds a shot. Oh, just wide past the post. Great opportunity there for Bournemouth to take the lead back. Bournemouth, they play good football. I can't lie. Yeah, they've been getting better as the season goes on. It's just what's going to happen to them after they lose Semenyo. Oh my goodness, this is a great opportunity. Odegaard lays it off to Rice, and that is just a ridiculous finish, man. Declan Rice is so good. So good. Ridiculous finish. That's crazy. Honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, I actually think Declan Rice is one of the best players in the world. And I'll probably be in the minority of this because everybody says Caicedo is better than Rice, but honestly, for me, I think Rice is actually better. That's freaking unreal. Just passes it bottom right corner. You can't take anything away from him, man. He is an unreal player. He's the exact player that United need. Whoever is the next Declan Rice regen, man, that's who we need. Rice is good, but Odegaard makes the team tick. He's top 3 at his role in the world. Odegaard? I think Odegaard's a good player. As an Arsenal fan, I think he's a good player, but I've always thought that Rice should be captain over Odegaard for Arsenal. Is that crazy? I miss Pogba so much. Yeah, me too, honestly. Man U fans said Ugarte was better than Rice. Did they? I don't think I heard anybody say that. But you know, United fans also said De Gea was the problem and Ronaldo was the problem. So you know, I could believe it. And they also say that Bruno's the problem. Martinez clears Ugarte, dude, all day, bro. As good as he is, Caicedo could never put two free kicks in a row against Real Madrid. Declan Rice is special. I mean, I feel like it's hard for me to explain. Like, I feel like as like an all-around game, you could say Caicedo's better, but just in terms of just like output and just how well they play their specific role, I just think I just lean to Rice. How's the hate watch going? It was going good for about what? When did Bournemouth score? About 10 minutes in or something like that, and then it's kind of fallen off a bit. But again, I wasn't surprised. Even at halftime, I said that Arsenal would most likely go on and win this game in the second half. HVL, what's up, man? Arsenal gonna lose, bro? I mean, at this point, it kind of looks like they're just gonna score again, but we can hope. We can pray. It's probably going to be Semenyo's last game for Bournemouth, so can he leave with a goal? Oh my goodness, that was a great ball in from him, though. David Brooks at the back post. I think he's on a corner out of this. Timber disagrees. Just waiting for Arsenal to bottom the league, bro. It will happen. Even if it comes down to the last game of the season, it will happen, I promise you. But Rice at West Ham better than Caicedo all time. Arsenal not good for hate watching, bro. I know. And every time I do, very rarely do I ever do a hate watch for like Liverpool, City, Arsenal, whatever. And it's actually a successful hate watch. Odegaard dribbling into danger here. Tavernier, is he going to think of having a shot himself? He is. Easy for Raya, though. Evan Nielsen stepping in front of him. The ref blows for a free kick. Calling it they're going to draw against Sunderland? Probably, man, dude. Sunderland's a hard team to beat. Like nobody gave United credit for beating them. They said it's just Sunderland, but when everybody else plays against them, oh no, Sunderland's a good side. But when United plays them, oh no, it's just Sunderland. United was home though against Sunderland. Were we at home? I honestly don't remember. I have a shitty memory when it comes to stuff like that. I kind of think we were away, but I very well could be wrong. Let's find out. Sunderland at home or class? Here, let's see. No, we were. We were playing at Old Trafford. Agreed. Black Cats are a good side. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I was happy to see them back in the Premier. I'm happy to see them doing well. The fact that they're doing better than Newcastle is hilarious. Sunderland haven't lost at home. Insane. dude, the main thing I respect about them is just like when you watch them, they're very entertaining to watch. 'Cause even in that 0-0 City Sunderland game, no goals in it, but still an entertaining game. Like they play every minute like they are playing for their lives, and that's what you want to see. Like if the United players could play with that mentality, imagine how much better we would be. Sometimes you see it from them for about what, like 10 minutes and like at the start of the game, and then we just completely switch off. I don't support any Prem teams, but I'm loving Sunderland, man. Yeah, they're definitely a team that you want to see stay in the Prem. I'd also love to see like a Blackburn back in the Prem. That would be sick. Or Stoke back in the Prem. I love Shaka. He's a beast. He is. He's one of those, like I said in that stream of that game. I'm like, he's one of those guys where it's just like, yeah, you'd hate to play against them, but you'd you'd love him if he was on your team. As a neutral, I'm happy to see the resumption of the Premier League Tynemore Derby. Yeah, man. You know what was funny? When Newcastle and Sunderland play again, that's going to be a ridiculous game. But even in that season that Sunderland got relegated originally from the Prem, I'm pretty sure they beat Newcastle both times. I know they did the very last time, but I'm pretty sure both times they played them in that season, they beat them. Other than Ronaldo, United haven't had a better player than Yamal. I don't know. Tell me Wayne Rooney's not better than Yamal? Yeah, bro. I think he's tweaking there. Rashford in his prime. Ooh. I think Rashford's a closer comparison, but there's several United players I'd put in front of them. Like Scholes, Giggs, Beckham, all better than Yamal. But Yamal's still like ridiculously young too, so these are unfair comparisons. Rashford went to Barca and he put in work. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really watched a lot of Barca in La Liga, but everybody says that he's gone to Barca and he's like doing well or whatever, and I'm just like, is he? Or like, does he just have like the odd good game that the media picks up and you just see this random clip of Rashford having one good game a month like he would do at United? Because doesn't he only have 2 league goals? Like that doesn't like. I feel like he's not doing good. And from what my understanding, Barcelona don't even want to keep him. So I feel like that just speaks for itself. I remember when he threw his shirt and told the Arsenal fans to fuck off. Rooney, dude, we need another Wayne Rooney. We might have to wait all the way till Kai Rooney comes in. Barca broke, that's why I can't pay his wages. I feel like they could, like if they really like if he was really that good, they would pay his wages. The thing is he's not as good as what he demands in his wages. Like that's the thing. It's the same thing with Sancho as well. That's why nobody wants him because they're not as good as the wages they're being paid. Oh, Shaka threw his shirt. I thought you were talking about that one clip where Rooney goes into the camera and he goes, "Fuck off!" And then after he scored a penalty or something. They're broke as fuck. They're looking at Vlahovic to replace Lou on a free transfer. Yeah, that's crazy. But like, honestly, you gotta respect the fact that they're broke as fuck, but yet they're still winning trophies, being a consistently either first or second. Even though I feel like that's just always going to be the case in the Liga. Flick would probably have Vlahovic cooking. Vlahovic, he's a weird player. I remember, I think United were linked with him in the summer. Yeah, I don't know. I love Premier League rivalries. You and Liverpool are obviously the best, followed closely by Gunners versus Spurs, but I'd like to see Portsmouth promoted so we can see them against the Cherries again. Portsmouth back in the Prem? What do you think, like, just like the grossest team to ever play in the Prem is? For me, Blackpool. That season when Blackpool were in the Prem, like, and those orange kits, like, oh, badge ugly, kits ugly, team shit. Like, you think we'll ever see like a Hull City back in the Prem? Only the top four in La Liga would survive in the Prem. Who is the top four in the Liga? Like right now. Let's see. Barca, Madrid, Villarreal, Atleti. Where do you think like a Real Betis would finish in the Prem? Like, would Betis finish higher than Crystal Palace if they were in the Prem? La Liga overrated? Mid lower table, top 10? Hull were bad. Yeah. Were MK Dons ever in the Prem? I want to say no. Unless it was a time before I was born, then I don't think they were. Speaking of teams who would never ever be in the Premier League, but who I absolutely loved watching, Wigan, when Roberto Martinez managed them, dude, a legendary team, but crap. Betis would be slapped into the relegation zone. No, I think they'd be like mid-table. They definitely wouldn't be relegated. Like you're telling me that Betis aren't better than Leeds? They're definitely better than like even like a Fulham. Easily mid-table. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be another goal from Rice. Yeah, Declan Rice, man. Holy shit, what a player. Looking to go 6 points clear here, Arsenal. 3-1. We've got an unsuccessful hate watch here, boys. That's tough. Callum, we gotta wait for the miracle. And it's disappointing, too, because Bournemouth were actually really good in that first half. They have not been good in the second, though. Declan Rice again. Great weighted pass there from Odegaard. This, what was the Bournemouth left back again? This number 3 on Bournemouth is fucking terrible. Like, why can't United score goals like this? When was the last time you seen United score a goal like this? This is why Ahmed frustrates me a lot sometimes. Because when he gets into a position like that, he always cuts in onto his left. Drive the line, cut it back, give somebody a fucking tap in. But no, it's always cut in on the left foot. Try to pretend like you're freaking Arjen Robben when you're the furthest thing from it. And either miss the net completely or hit it right at the goalkeeper or it gets blocked. We don't have consistent players. And like, it's true. Like, who would you actually say is a consistent player at United? Even Bruno's not a consistent player, if we're going to be honest. The only one I'd actually say that is consistent at United is Ugarte, because he's consistently shit. I told you Bournemouth haven't won a game in the last 6. Don't know why you thought they were going to win. I said a draw. And to be fair, like, they actually were. They were playing good in the first half. This left back needs his contract terminated, though. This game, the Bournemouth manager could get sacked. What place are Bournemouth even in right now? Talo's consistently average. True. I think Delict's been consistent when he's been playing, but 15th on 23 points here, Bournemouth. Not good. And probably going to go down to 16th if Leeds beat United, which very well could happen. Martinez consistently good if not injured. True. I put Martinez in that list as well. Lemen's above average consistently. You know who else I'd probably throw in there? Maybe not in terms of his whole United career, but this season he's been consistent. Casemiro. He's still not good enough, but like for what he can do and what he does offer, he's been consistent, I would say. Bournemouth free kick wide area here. Can you make this game interesting and get one back here? Make Arsenal sweat a little bit, please. We need to stop Arsenal from winning the league. You know, I really want to see some last game of the season drama. Like, if the league could be decided. Oh my goodness, they have made it interesting. What a goal! What a goal! 3-2 and still loads of time. This has been a pretty good game. You rate Evan Nielsen because, man, he's a weird player. I do rate him. He's good, I think. Great hit. Raya, not even close. Dude, absolute banger of a goal there. You think we'll at least loan a player, at least one midfielder? I think we'd have to, man. Like, we can barely even field a team. Again, even if it's just a loan. I'm very interested to see the lineup that Ruben's gonna pick tomorrow. Do you think that any of the academy players will end up starting? I think he should honestly start one of the academy kids and then just bring Xerxes on off the bench. How much is Ruben Neves? I don't know what the price tag's looking like there. I don't think he's like would be a crazy amount. That goal brought a little bit of life here to Bournemouth. And Arsenal, they love the bottle. Very well could happen. Holy shit, I thought that went in. That surely should have been a foul on Raya as well. Do you see what the Bournemouth player was doing to him? He was just straight pushing into him the whole time, and the referee was allowing it. That's something that the Prem needs to like sort out there, man. You can't be, and every team is doing this. You can't be pushing the goalkeeper on corners. Like anytime that happens, it should be called blown for a free kick. Like standing in front of them, okay, yeah, that's fine if you're just standing your ground. But they're straight pushing the goalkeeper. Like you can't do that. I think Ruben Neves will fit in a United jersey. Bro, we should have signed him before he even went to Saudi. And I still think he's only like 27, 28, man. We could get several good years out of Ruben Neves. I don't understand why United haven't brought players yet. Even Palace have, because we're shit at doing business, bro. This is the same club that signed fucking Anthony for what, 80 million? We don't do good business. I mean, it's actually, to be fair, I guess the more recent signings I would actually say is good business. So who knows? Maybe we've turned a corner, but I'm not surprised. But like it is, especially the position that we're in now. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. It's a disgrace that they have like. This should have been here we goes like a week before the transfer window even opened, and those players should have been in the club as soon as fucking January 1st hit. The only conclusion seems to be that United are not backing Amorim and won't bring in players for him. I'm so confused. Like, dude, I don't even know what to believe anymore. Because it seems like with each week that goes by, the shit changes. Like, apparently, like, you hear. I remember, I think it was around the time when we were playing Sunderland. Like, there was a span of 3 games where apparently everybody was saying, oh, if Ruben doesn't get results from these games, then he's going to get sacked. Doesn't end up getting sacked. And then you hear, oh no, they're going to keep him for 2-3 years. And then now you hear, now that they don't want to spend money because they don't think they're going to back him and probably end up sacking him at the end of the season. Like, what is it? Like, what are they actually going to do? And you know, are the most fucking stupid people in existence. I mean, they've done a better job than what fucking just the Glazers were doing before. Like, I'll give them credit there. But just so many stupid financial decisions. Oh, I need to go off camera so I can blow my nose so I don't disgust you guys. Oh my goodness, man. I feel like shit. Jane says, come on, Bournemouth, and then drops another glow stick, man. Bringing the vibes here. Trying to spark a Bournemouth equalizer. Come on, man. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Who's going to be the hero? Ez is the go. What's going on, man? How come Semenyo hasn't joined City yet? Dude, I swear. I forgot who said this, but they said City, they didn't bring him in so he could play this game against Arsenal and maybe help Bournemouth take points off them. Which is actually, like, smart. If that was actually the reason. Doing better than the Glazers at running a club is like doing better than the guy who flew to Hindenburg at flying. Yeah, dude, like it's annoying because it's not like just the pure stupidity of the owners just baffles me. Because like the end goal for the owners, or any owners really, is to make money. Like, if we're gonna be honest. But they spend, because it's not like United isn't spending money. They're spending the money. But they're just wasting it. Like, there is, with the money that United has spent, there is zero reason why they shouldn't have won the Premier League already in this post-Fergie era. How was the game? It's been pretty good. Holy shit, man, I can't stop sneezing. Rutherford, bro, what's going on, man? Happy New Year, bro. How good to see you up in here again. To be fair, the weakness of United's bench did shock me. Yeah, I mean, dude, please tell me. You know, I don't pay like crazy attention to benches and stuff, but like, what team? Forget the Premier League, in literally all of world football, plays 2 goalkeepers on the bench because their squad depth is so bad. Hala Madrid, what's up, man? Yeah, City. I'm saying City will probably win the league. Oof. Goalkeeper held on to that too. Dude, we're gonna be live for literally all the games tomorrow. I'm gonna try. Like the plan is to wake up at 4 to watch the United game. And I'll be live for the 7 o'clock games: Newcastle, Palace, Spurs, Sunderland, Fulham, Liverpool, Everton, Brentford, and then you got 9:30 games: City versus Chelsea. That should be a good game. And who's supposed to be on the bench for Chelsea as the coach in that game against City? Who is the worst defender this season? Like defensive team or a specific player? Because dude, I swear, after that the first goal I saw Arsenal score, that number 3 left back on Bournemouth, like that is the most shocking display of defending I've ever seen in my entire life. I forgot what his name was. Truffert. Adrian Truffert. Fucking shocking. Wake at 4, I'd stay awake till 4 instead. I've tried the stay awake method and it's tough. It's tough either way, but the stay awake method is harder than just waking up. Liam Delap on the bench for Chelsea. I meant as the coach. Like who's supposed to manage Chelsea in this game? What's your score prediction for that City Chelsea game though? Their set piece coach. We're almost into 89 minutes here. I'm not sure how much added time the ref's going to put on. I think the commentator just said there could be 6. 6 minutes added on. Are Arsenal going to blow the lead? Oh, Bournemouth dicking around with the ball now. Can't be affording to do that. Gabriel Jesus going to try and keep this in play. Into the corner he goes. That's a foul on Gabriel Jesus. How was that not a foul? He literally just held his leg and pulled him down. That is ridiculous. And now Gabriel's holding his leg. Dude, even as somebody who doesn't want Arsenal to win, how is that not a foul on Gabriel Jesus? Two one City. Why do I kind of feel like they need to win that game, man? I could actually see Chelsea getting a win there. Failed hate watch again. There's still time. How much time? How much added time? They're putting it up now. 6 minutes, I think. Yeah, 6 minutes confirmed. And Arsenal just win a free kick here, and a card's coming out. Arsenal winning the league will be bigger than City winning the treble. In what way, Steven? And they're not going to win the league. Let's be honest. Even if City lose against Chelsea, they won't win the league. City trophies feel so empty. I mean, because they kind of are, to be honest. I mean, I feel that same way as well. That's why I don't really care if City win the league or even that they won the treble or whatever, because they did it by cheating. So pretty much every time City wins the league, it's just voided, in my opinion. Declan Rice for the Ballon d'Or. Harley, no joke. That's not even a crazy thing to say. Declan Rice is freaking unreal. And as much as I hate to admit that, it's true. Like, Declan Rice is without question the most important player in this Arsenal team. If he wins Arsenal, the Prem, or UCL, he's got it. Definitely the Champions League, because it seems like whoever wins the Champions League gets the Ballon d'Or now at this point. Without Rice, our team doesn't work. Yeah, dude, like that. If Arsenal were to slip up, not win the league, I feel like it could be down. Like, if Declan Rice gets injured, they would be screwed. But it's just crazy how much better Arsenal's squad depth is than a lot of teams. It's just like, especially United, because like even if he does get injured, then you still got freaking Norgard on the bench, who's like, imagine having Norgard on the bench. Norgard would come into United's midfield and be the best player in that midfield. And he doesn't even barely even plays for Arsenal. We need a world class left wing. We keep relying on Saka, and he doesn't score much. I've been really, in terms of wingers for you guys, I've been really impressed with Midweke this season. I didn't think he was going to be as good for you guys as he has been. I think you guys, winger, who would be a good winger for Arsenal? Dude, I don't know if you agree to this. I was saying this earlier. You know who would like just be the perfect guy to play in that striker position for you guys is Xerxes. I think Xerxes would be perfect for this Arsenal team. Like, he would definitely do more for you than what Gyökeres has been doing. Rodrigo would cook. There's something about bringing Brazilian wingers to the Prem that worries me a little bit. I think I got Anthony PTSD though. Like, Cunha was already Premier League proven, so like that was a little bit easier on my brain. But yeah, Rodrigo would most likely do well. Honestly, you guys should have tried to get Semenyo. Do you know when the UCL will be back on? Troy desperate to sell Xerxes. Yeah, bro. You know who else is really good? Luke Shaw and Ugarte, bro. Get him too. Yildiz from Juventus. Yeah, he's a class player. I love Yildiz. What was I just? Oh yeah, Champions League. When is Champions League back? January 20th is when the Champions League is back. I think we're looking at him. Hopefully, Yildiz. I don't think Juventus can afford to get rid of him. Full time, Arsenal get another close 3 points, but honestly, deserved. Hey, we hate to admit it, but it's deserved. Declan Rice, man of the match, 2 great goals. We just need a winger that plays like a Madueke. What's your theory as to why Liverpool's midfield have severely underperformed this season? McAllister, Gravenberch, Jones, possibly Szoboszlai, the only consistent performers. You take any of them? At United, bro, I'm taking every single. Even I'm taking Curtis Jones. Even I'm taking all of those guys. I honestly don't know. Like, why? Like they have some bad moments defensively, Liverpool, yes, but even just like I feel like their main issue is they're just struggling to score goals. And then the longer you go without scoring goals throughout the game, the more pressure that puts on the back line. They just I don't know what it is. Like how are you bringing Ekatike, Isak, and Verts and scored less goals? Like I don't think there is any logical reason to explain that. Apart from just like bringing in new players and just people needing to adapt to a new team, new system. I think eventually, like Liverpool, like they will succeed at Liverpool. I think they just need time, but I mean, as we know, no football fans like to give anybody time. It's either perform now or go away. RSC, what's going on, man? He said, "Way too early whistle." Was it early? It looked like he blew it at 96, didn't he? Jesse Hodges, dude. What do you know about the truffle chips? Dude, I left the truffle chips there. Jonathan, what's going on, bro? To be fair, Arsenal did deserve the 3 points. They played well as the away team after coming from behind. Yeah, I think that was deserving 3 points for them. They scored 3 great goals. And even they said they blew the whistle early, but like even if they gave them an extra 3 minutes, I don't think Bournemouth were going to score again. Can't say that Arsenal don't deserve that. Cherries were competitive. Arsenal were better. Yeah, man, they just completely fell off in that second half. All right, boys. I'm gonna have to end the stream because I'm sick as fuck. I need to eat something, take some medicine, rest a little bit, but we will be live for the United Leeds. We're live for all the games tomorrow, but main one obviously being the United Leeds game. I was going into it thinking that we're probably not going to win, but I'm changing my mindset. I'm going to try and be positive. I'm going to bring positive energy. United, you know what? It's not even going to be close. We're going to win the game 2-0 and we're going to keep a clean sheet. All right? We're going to speak it into existence. Šeško will score tomorrow. Even if we don't even win, Šeško will score tomorrow. That's the one thing I'm banking on. But yeah, shout out everybody that was up in the stream, man. You guys are absolute legends. Again, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on, hit the like button on the stream. If you're watching on TikTok, don't be afraid to come over, join the YouTube family. Link is in my TikTok bio, or you can search The Casual Fan up on YouTube. Big shout out to everybody up in the community as well, because we just hit 12K subs over on YouTube. So again, if you're watching on TikTok, join the YouTube family, man, because we're only growing. Yeah. That's where I'm going to end it. But again, think if you're a United fan, positive thoughts for tomorrow. Keep them in your head. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace.